right, today, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. We're going to kind of give y'all a cooking lesson, or maybe a cheap meal that we can provide for our families on a budget. I'm thinking we probably can get away with 49 cents to $1 for your whole family. Now, we go off threes, and this lesson, 3 to 6 people can serve according to how much you eat. So today you get started. We have already kind of prepped the gear to save on time. So we already had the charcoal in, and so we put a little of this. Go ahead and light it up. See, what you want to do is pre-soak your coal, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. And we'll go ahead and let this heat up, and then we'll be moving right back in. So what we're going to be doing today is we'll do these Armour Vienna sausages. These you can get in any grocery store, have them. They're relatively really great, healthy, low in sodium. And then this is a red pepper. We're gonna season these with. You don't want to put too much of this. It could burn your mouth. Black pepper. It's gonna accent the Vienna sausage. Believe it or not, we're gonna use a little ground cinnamon. It's gonna kind of give you the flavor you grew up with when Mama cooked for Christmas. And then we have some dark chili powder. We like this. It accents the flavor. It brings in kind of your Spanish friends, and it gives it that distinct flavor. And then the last thing, you always have to have garlic. Garlic is our #1 seasonings. I use this for anything. You can put this chicken, pork, cereal, whatever you want. It'll work for all of it. So this is the glass bowl that we'll be using. We do like to use glass because the metal, I find that Vienna sausage picks up the zinc in the metal. So we'll be using this. Next, this is our Vienna sausage. We're gonna go ahead and open them up. Now me, just for time's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and drain the juice. You can always keep this as like a chicken stock or something. You can use that later on. So we'll go ahead and lay them out. You wanna position them, and we're gonna go ahead and season them. Our grill's heating up nicely. It's getting a nice white coal, and that's what you want. But and we'll crank that up in a little bit. So we'll start off with our pepper. You want to season? You want to season them real good. Sometimes that's when you know this is real red pepper. It'll clog up at the bottom. So you just gotta tap it. All right. Like that. Next, we'll do the chili powder. All right. Season that. And all right, do our ground cinnamon for that at-home flavor. Wow, that smells really great. Okay, black pepper. Okay, we'll season that. And the last one is our garlic. I like garlic, so we're gonna put a lot of it. All right, you don't want to touch this because of salmonella and different things. So this is the tools we'll be using. You'll need a fork. You need tongs, and this is just an extra pair in case one burns up. Then you have a knife. You should need the igniter, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna go off that good Burger King flame broil taste. So in that, you may need this again. So back to this, we're gonna go ahead and dish up our sausages, and then you kind of want to make sure they're good, and we're gonna go ahead and put them on the grill. All right. Now, what I like to do, I like to put them at a 45, okay? Because you're gonna get a nice grilled look on your sausages. Some people just put it in and it don't look right. All right, let's see. Man, that cinnamon smells nice. So, okay, so this is our sausages, and what we're gonna do, we let them sit. It's according to what you like. I like a medium, but some people like them rare. But we're gonna go ahead and just we'll do a medium today. So I don't like them too dry. Man, look at the flavor coming out of it. These are nice. So go ahead and roll them. You see, okay, go ahead and you need to turn them at this point. That way you get your nice grilled flavor. Yeah, it looks hot, but it's not really hot. All right, looking really good. So you can take some of the little glimmies here. You want to just do a nice little sprinkle. And what happens is the flavor of the garlic gets into the your charcoal, and you'll start actually smelling like Pizza Hut in a minute here because of the garlic. Now, what I like is I typically like to get a flame broil taste on these sausages. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit. Let's zoom up so you'll see the sausages. So you want to be careful. Kind of got on the side, but it's okay. I don't mind the flavor of the fluid. Some people have a problem with it. I don't. They say it gives a little bitter taste, but it's okay. So what you want to do to get that flame taste, you want to just soak that coal real good, and then go ahead and light it up one more time. Okay. Yep, looking good. Looking good. So we'll let that. Wow, look at these sear marks right here. That's perfection. You know, you might not be able to get this done right the first time, but it takes a little while. I love the smell of the fluid I'm smelling. It's got a nice odor taste to it, odor flavor to it. You just turn them at this point, and man, you are smelling. If you can smell right now, you'd realize what I'm talking about. It's really great, really great. Okay, what we want a nice dark color to them. You want to make sure this is done. We want to avoid with Corona going around, all these different diseases. You want to make sure there's no salmonella in this. I take cooking seriously and been doing it a long time. I've cutting sausage in the kitchen growing up at the barbecue. We cut them in threes. Brother Glenn showed me. Props to Brother Glenn. And a potato salad stir, and just a long line of cooking that we've done. And I just want to just appreciate that. Now look where we at now. You know, just don't give up because you can be doing this. Boy, it smells great. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and give it another round. This is great flavored. You just want to keep it going. And man, that smells great. Little sausages will look like they'll be on fire, but they're really not. That's just the fluid burning off. You want to burn that fluid off because it's probably not good to eat, but it's like alcohol. You want to cook the alcohol out. You want to cook the fluid out. It's as simple as that. This is great. Ooh, look at this, boys. Look at here. Look at here. See how they splitting? The juices are coming out. You know, what you want to do, Brother Fred taught me this. You want to kind of poke them. It lets the juice out, and it just, you don't want them to explode. But when you split like this, that's when you know you got it right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take them off. We're gonna go ahead and see how they come along. Wow, these look fabulous. Here's some nice sausages, and we're gonna start pulling them off. You notice they have a split. That's when you know they're medium. Medium is when they're split. They're split all the way open, they're done. Well done. They're no splits, they're rare. But these are bacon wraps. We want to separate those just to make sure. We don't want that pork touching these. And then we have, these are all, looks like they're all gonna be mediums, which is what we want, for sure. Let's see, this is a medium. And yep, they're all medium. So that means we had an even cooking stove here. All right, nice. So these Viennese sausages would complement anything. You can do a green pea salad, you can do a salad. For us, we're kind of on a budget, so we're going to do blackberries. And so we can do all of this for 49 cents. So that's the beauty of this, you know. And we're gonna do this 3 times a day, and I'm figuring by the end of the week we'll probably be at $2 or $3. So, you know, money well spent. All right, we at the blackberry patch. These are all organic, no chemicals, just all around good. So we're gonna start by picking. We got these great berries here. Oh man, they are just nice and plump. Look at these things. Now I don't really, I kind of pick both. I like color like you would with like a bell pepper. You want reds, greens, yellow. For me, I like the color of the dish just to kind of give it a little interesting. And so anyway, I like the red ones. Always use the red ones. Just to kind of, you see how it gives a nice color in there. And we're gonna fill this up. And a lot of times if you put a little water and you wait for about 30 minutes, they'll get a lot bigger. So always do that. Wait, fill them up. They'll get nice and plump. Okay, so this is the great meal. Got these blackberries. I did soak in water for about 30 minutes. Unfortunately, Grant came and ate the red ones, he didn't realize we was making a little cooking show. So I'm kind of upset about that. So he only left the black ones. So that's what swelled up. After he seen the big red ones, man, it was big. He ate them. Anyway, we're not going to go there. So we're going to get started. Got these. I think I might do one of these. I'm sorry. We're doing one of these nice ones right here. Ooh, that's pretty. Do one more. And, yeah. These are great. Ooh, that's a big split on that one. Nice. Ça c'est bon. Ça c'est bon. Those are good. Very good. I put a little bit too much Tony's on the blackberries, but that's okay. So this is J.P.Broughton with the cooking show.